The following is presented to you in the form of an audiobook. Brahmacharya serves as the key that unlocks unparalleled success and accomplishments across all aspects of life, whether they are materialistic or spiritual in nature. By practicing the preservation of vital energy, individuals can achieve feats that might seem unattainable. The essence, encapsulated within semen, represents a culmination of energy and magnificence within every individual. Squandering this invaluable essence in the pursuit of momentary pleasure leads to the forfeiture of one's potential. On the other hand, those who practice conservation and transformation of this vital essence are destined to radiate brilliantly in any endeavor they undertake. It's crucial to recognize that the primary purpose of the sexual act is the propagation of offspring, not mere amusement. When one abstains from sexual activity for a span of approximately 2 weeks, their body undergoes a phase of refraining from the constant replenishment of semen. This break from the cycle of semen regeneration relieves the body of a significant burden, a burden experienced by those who habitually expend this vital essence. The principles that apply to men in terms of potential harm-causing actions also extend to women. These actions encompass a range of behaviors, such as indulging in sexual fantasies, consuming pornography, engaging in masturbation, participating in casual sexual activities, and any other activities that elicit sexual arousal. In its literal sense, the term Brahmacharya is a composite Sanskrit word formed by merging Brahman and Charati. In this context, Brahman signifies the divine supreme, while Charati translates to wandering or moving. Hence, the combined term encapsulates the concept of wandering in the divine, or roaming within the Almighty. Anyone, irrespective of marital status, who practices this principle is known as a brahmachari. Moving beyond the literal interpretation, Brahmacharya represents a state of being, encompassing the mind, body, and consciousness. It involves adopting a disposition devoid of sexual or sensual thoughts, actions, and attitudes. This state is embraced by individuals to liberate themselves from the contradictions of worldly existence, aiming to embrace the unidirectional state of ananda, or bliss, which finds its most profound manifestation in the divine creator, the blessed Lord. When considering the timeline, as each day unfolds, you will notice a remarkable transformation within yourself. You'll experience heightened brightness, increased happiness, a more cheerful disposition, and a surge in mental energy and capabilities. Looking ahead to a span of 12 years characterized by unwavering chastity, during which not a single drop of semen is lost, the celibate individual is believed to attain extraordinary abilities and a level of bliss that transcends earthly standards. Additionally, if one so desires, this path leads to a profound connection with the divine, often described as achieving the vision of God. Moreover, the celibate gains the power of total recall, an ability to remember anything, regardless of its scale. These cited advantages are merely a glimpse of the countless benefits and powers that a practitioner can acquire. Yet it's important to acknowledge that the journey towards this pinnacle is equally wondrous. The pursuit of honest celibacy becomes increasingly blissful with every passing day, creating a remarkable and transformative path of personal growth and fulfillment. Imagine you have a kettle of water, and you want to transform it into steam. How would you go about doing that? The process involves a series of steps. First, you'd place the kettle on a source of heat, such as a fire. Then, you'd seal the kettle tightly with a stopper. As the heat is applied, the temperature inside the kettle rises to 100 degrees Celsius, and eventually, you start to see steam forming. This temperature is crucial. Keeping the kettle at this temperature for a significant period allows all the water within it to gradually change into steam. Now let's consider some variations. If the temperature drops slightly to 98 degrees, or if the heating time is shortened, or worse yet, if there's a leak in the kettle. Would these changes help achieve the complete conversion of all the water into steam? The answer is no. In this analogy, the kettle represents the environment needed for transformation, The heat symbolizes the consistent effort, and the sealing of the kettle represents the focused attention. Just as altering these conditions wouldn't lead to the desired conversion of water to steam, shortcuts or compromises also don't lead to the desired outcomes in various aspects of life. Consistency, proper conditions, and dedicated effort are essential for achieving complete transformation. Embarking on a 12-year journey of practicing Brahmacharya shares striking similarities with a well-orchestrated process. It's akin to how the human body manufactures semen through a meticulously structured 7-stage progression. This sequence begins with the transformation of food into chyle, then to blood, followed by the evolution into flesh, then fat, bone, and further maturing into bone marrow. The culmination of this intricate process leads to the formation of semen, the 7th and final essential element of the human body, known as saptha dhatu. This remarkable substance, semen, encapsulates within it an amalgamation of energy, power, creativity, and magnificence that resides within each individual. It stands as the reservoir of potential capable of sparking new life. In the intricate symphony of human biology, no other bodily secretion holds the profound capability to grant life itself. Semen essentially embodies the culmination of all prana, the vital life force that courses through us. It's vital to recognize that the production of every drop of semen draws extensively from an individual's wellspring of vital life energy. Subsequently, this very semen serves as the conduit for generating new life. However, with each instance of semen loss, a corresponding destabilization of prana, the vital life force, occurs. This loss leads to a diminishment of an individual's life energy. This intricate biological process underlines the profound interconnectedness of life force, vitality, and the practice of Brahmacharya. Just as the preservation of steam, in the analogy, ensures the realization of desired transformation, the conservation of semen and vital energy through Brahmacharya becomes a key to unlocking the full spectrum of human potential and vitality. Consequently, in order for a man to truly harness his complete capabilities and excel in any facet of existence, the preservation, transformation, and elevation of semen emerge as imperative. Just as water within a kettle demanded the right combination of time, heat, and pressure to metamorphose into steam, a comparable principle applies. It necessitates a steadfast commitment to 12 years of unwavering celibacy in thought, speech, and action, ensuring that not even a solitary droplet of semen is needlessly expended. This span of time and the discipline it entails are akin to the incubation period for prana, the vital life force, to ascend to a level where the inherent magnificence of an individual begins to surface. Much like the transformation of water within the kettle holds a process of gradual refinement, this practice of Brahmacharya underscores a journey of refining one's energies. Just as steam possesses an inherent potency, the culmination of 12 years of dedicated practice promises the unfurling of an individual's true potential. This journey embodies the nurturing of one's internal resources, akin to patiently tending to a flame until it blazes into a brilliant fire. What are the rewards of this process? To this, one might aptly respond, what does one not attain through this process? Think of a barrel of water in isolation. It holds limited potential. Yet, once transformed into high-pressure steam, its capabilities expand dramatically. It can propel turbines to generate electricity, cook nourishing meals to satiate hunger, and power a variety of functions. Likewise, Brahmacharya acts as a transformative force that can yield extraordinary outcomes in various spheres of life. The individual who successfully embraces this journey, known as urdhvareta, gains access to superhuman abilities and may even achieve a divine vision. These accomplishments pave the way for the realization of aspirations at the highest level, culminating in self-realization, the very essence and ultimate purpose of human existence. What's the relationship between siddhis and Brahmacharya? Well, siddhis often understood as extraordinary powers, are essentially manifestations of the boundless potential inherent within the soul, or the Atman. The reason these remarkable abilities don't readily emerge in the average individual is due to the layers of ignorance or avidya that envelop the soul. It's as if these layers form a protective shield around our true capabilities. If one could effectively dispel this veil of ignorance, the seemingly unattainable could indeed become achievable, whether it's within the material world or the realms of spirituality. This is where Brahmacharya comes into play. Brahmacharya serves as a key that effectively unlocks this concealed potential and allows the radiant light of the Atman, the soul, to shine forth in all its glory. Can the harm caused by past loss of vital energy be undone? The answer echoes the sayings, "Better late than never," and "never too late for improvements." Engaging in the practice of Brahmacharya, even for a span of a few months, can enlighten even the skeptics about its positive effects. In fact, the scriptures advise that for the complete potency and extraordinary capabilities unlocked by 12 years of celibacy, the commitment to unbroken practice should ideally commence before one reaches the age of 32 or 34. However, this doesn't imply that those who embark on this journey later won't benefit. Our past experiences lie beyond our grasp, fixed in time. Yet we wield influence over the present and the future. Anyone who begins the pursuit of celibacy upon recognizing its merits, irrespective of their age, will undoubtedly witness personal improvement and an enhanced radiance from that point onward. Just as a light kindled late still illuminates the surroundings, the decision to practice Brahmacharya holds transformative potential at any stage of life. The benefits can be broadly referred to as blessings. These blessings emerge from the conservation of significant time and energy, which you redirect towards productive endeavors such as work, organization, cleaning, and hobbies. But within this transformative process, a deeper realization takes root, an understanding of the profound nature of divinity and how it now bestows its favor upon you. Engaging in sexual activity for the explicit purpose of procreation is undoubtedly legitimate. Just as I consume food to sustain my life, the act of having sex to bring forth new life is inherent in the natural order. Nature orchestrates each entity with a specific and innate purpose. However, it's important to recognize that alongside this innate purpose, emotions can intertwine and create alluring incentives that might shift the focus from the ultimate goal, having children. Emotional elements can easily cause an individual to become enamored with the act of sex itself, overshadowing the primary aim of reproduction. In the case of a married individual responsible for a household, engaging in sexual activity holds moral validity when pursued with certain objectives in mind. Producing desired offspring. Sexual activity becomes ethically justified when it is pursued to conceive children intentionally and purposefully, aligning with the couple's aspirations. Strengthening marital bonds. Particularly within the initial phase of marriage, sexual intimacy serves as a means to nurture a strong and healthy bond between partners. This contributes to the foundation of a robust marital relationship. As a married couple continues along their journey of matrimony, a natural progression unfolds, leading them to rely less on sexual activity as the cornerstone of their bond. Instead, this evolution encourages them to embrace more substantial elements, like kindness, genuine love, mutual understanding, companionship, and unity. Over time, these become the pillars that sustain their marital connection. While a single, unmarried celibate individual is obligated to abstain from all forms of sexual engagement, a householder, or grihasta, is permitted to engage in sexual relations solely with their spouse, with the intention of conceiving desired offspring. Aspiring to lead a Brahmacharya lifestyle within the framework of married life requires cultivating a mindset and behaviors that align with this vision. By doing so, a householder can access the same array of benefits that a single, unmarried brahmachari attains on their journey towards self-realization. The initial 3 to 4 months of practicing celibacy bring about a profound transformation in an individual's mental state and perspective. During this period, a person grazes the edges of a serene state of the soul, a tranquility that may have remained undiscovered throughout their adult life. However, it's crucial to approach this transformation with discernment. As time advances, the initial sense of euphoria or elation begins to level off and find stability.